robots will be everywhere. We're going to have vehicles operating on highways without human drivers. I'm sure of it. And that's a very dangerous kind of robot. So liability questions have to be resolved there. I see explosive growth in military robotics and explosive growth in civilian applications. I really like the idea of robots as assistants for home health care, but I think it's very far off.
I think one huge change, is our ability to really develop three-dimensional autonomous flying robots. The UAV industry is huge, but I think the time has sort of come that you can take those big objects and scale them down to really small objects and then make them completely autonomous. So if you do that, I think the third dimension adds so much to robotics. And if you look at the number of aerial robot sessions and conferences, it's exploding. I think so that's a big change in the next 4 to 5 years that you'll see coming.
There is, I think, a coming revolution in robots for monitoring the natural environment. It's going to happen, right? When systems like this are able to patrol, or underwater systems of the kind we work on are able to patrol the ocean and provide data and shape public policy about clean water, one of the things that might happen with such systems is that when they become successful, people will no longer call them robots. People will simply call them automatic boats or mobile sensors or something like that. There's another revolution coming in autonomous cars, and it's dramatic how much is changing. But my suspicion is that 30 to 40 years from now, we will all drive cars that will be significantly more autonomous than what we drive today. But we will not call them robots. We'll still call them cars. They'll just be more autonomous, right?
I do believe that robots are extremely special purpose, and I tell you what I find that humans are really impossible to reproduce is the breadth of things we do. I scramble eggs, I play squash, I speak 5 languages, I can read a book, I can walk, come on. And these robots, when we get a robot to kick a ball, or when we get the robot to avoid an obstacle and move in the building, my God, that's already 500,000 lines of code or 1 million lines of code. To get the same creature to be able to do all these things, it's kind of like complicated.